G'day, welcome back to Kiwi Farmer. For those of you new subscribers here, my name's Alistair Bird, and me and my wife and family farm here just out of Oxford, North Canterbury, New Zealand. So sheep and beef, some bit of flat land, but mostly hill. Can't see the hills, they're behind the trees there. So yeah, thanks for joining along. This next couple of days is going to be quite busy, so we're weaning calves and they're going to a local sale yards to get sold. So we're just spending, it's Wednesday today, so just spending today getting sorted. So putting some fences up in the skid site you would have seen in one of the other videos. We have to rip the fences out to do some logging, so just got to do a bit of work there, and then just tidying up the yard, so trimming back some trees, make it easier to get through some gateways and stuff. But one of the comments in the last video when I asked what whether you guys wanted to see anything particular, one guy from South Africa said he wanted to have a look at the yards, so the cattle yards. So these are our cattle yards here. They're quite old. They were, yeah, we've done a fair bit of work since we've been here with them. So I come in from the back, up the hill into the first pen there, and then we've actually put, this used to be one big pen. We've actually put another fence in here, split this into two, so it makes it easier to get them around into the forcing yard here. So the forcing yard, which then runs up to the small race. Ideally, that race only really holds 3 cows, or 3 heifers, 2 cows. Yeah, it's pretty small, so ideally we could do it with it bigger, but this is what we've got for now. So and then yeah, we put in the sliding gate, way platform, and then made this handle to open the front gate. So the head bale here is a combi clamp, auto head yoke, awesome piece of kit. Yeah, highly recommend those. So combiclamp.co.nz, something like that, you'll find them there. Yeah, it works well. Yep. And then I made a drafting gate that there fits on here, and then we can, with a lever, we can draft them 2 ways out the front as we're way drafting or as we're pregnancy testing in this race. So oh, that's all right, we've got pregnancy testing on Friday as well, so day after weaning. Yeah, it's a pretty simple design, and then there's a couple of pens out this side. So simple design, but it does what we need it to do. So we've got 110 cows, 105 calves, something like that, to wean, and then they all fit in here. So we just exit the cows out of the yards whichever way, so some out there, some out the back, some out there, and then we get all the calves together, sex draft them, so steers and heifers, and then from the heifers we will pick out our replacements. So anything probably over 230 kilos, something like that, we might pull them off and just see what number we get, and we'll weigh them, and then yeah, and make sure they're all blacks. We just want to keep all Angus and try and get our line nice and even with just Angus, so no Angus, no Hereford cross or Angus Hereford cross ones, just because the markets, that's what they like. They'd rather have Angus, they pay more for them, especially here in New Zealand, South Island. A lot of it's to do with the feedlots and the premiums that Angus get. So yeah, we'll just go along that path. Yeah, so we'll keep ticking along with a few of these jobs this morning, and then this afternoon we'll shoot up the hill with the drone. I'll run you over here. So the cows are on that scrubby paddock right up the top, up there. So we'll shoot along with the drone and get some footage of the hill country and bring them down. Then we'll set some hay bales up, yeah, and they can spend the night pretty close to the yards because they'll come in at about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Got a mate, Scott, coming to help me wean them tomorrow morning, and then by 8:30 they'll be on a truck off to the sale yards. So right, we'll catch you when we get up the hill with the drone. Right, up here on top of the front ridge, so yeah, that's Oxford just here, the foreground. Christchurch over there in the distance, milk factory in Darfield, wherever there, white spot. Yeah, Southern Alps and whatnot. So yeah, we're just up here, just gonna chuck the drone out. It's the easiest way I've found to muster these cows and calves in is leave the dogs in the kennels and just use the drone. You can use a motorbike, but then you got to end up chasing them on foot anyway. Try and come bring the dogs out here, and the cows just chase the dogs, and it's just a big cluster. Yeah, so yeah, plan is here we'll gather them all up, ones that are up here, and then just gather some more up on the way. There's some way down the gully down here, and then they're going down past the deer shed, way down there, down to the other side of the forestry that's been cut near the cattle yards. So I've set up some hay bales and got some baleage there and stuff to feed them for tonight. So they'll just hang out there for the night, and then we'll whip in and get them weaned in the morning. Fellow buck just there. He's a good one. Right, used a drone battery just getting them off the top, but they're kind of heading all in the right way now. So they just come halfway down the hill and stop, stand there and moo at me, don't you? See, we're up above the fence line that I dug out. You'll see that in one of the previous videos. Fence line on hill country or something with the digger sitting there. So, come on, you! Turn around. See, they're not hungry, so they don't want to move. Well, what are you shifting us for? We're not hungry. Oh, we'll get them going. See, these girls on the other side here are moving along the face, so they're going the right way. Right, just got them down in the nick of time before the second battery went flat, so that was good. Now I just got to get them out of this small paddock into paddock by the deer yard. So we'll shoot down here, stop them going around the bush, and get them pointing in the right direction. Girls happy there for the night. Alright, so that was the truck. He's going to be here tomorrow at about 8 o'clock, so early start. Get these in and whip the cows off, and then sex draft them, and yeah, weigh the heifers, pull our replacements out, and they can all go to Colgate, get sold, and then we'll go over there and watch that. So we will we'll see you in the morning. Morning, welcome back. We've just finished weaning actually, and it's a bit lighter now. I started at 6 o'clock, and yes, it's a bit dark to film there. So we've got our replacement heifers here. I think there's 26 in here, all blacks, so they're looking good. They're a line of steers, so I've got them. I've still got to count everything. These are another line of steers, so just how we draft it up. Just in different sides of the yards, and these are all the heifers that we will sell. So they're all all coloured. Well, we don't just want to keep our replacements straight blacks, then it makes selling them a bit easier with the Angus premiums and stuff. So I'll just have a count up of these steers. I've got a wee bit of footage from drafting up the calves and stuff, so I'll throw that in here if it's any good. Right, truck's here. So truck's gone, they're off to the yards to get sold. We'll shoot over later and have a look at that. That'll be in another video. But yeah, just got to put the calves in the paddock that they're going to get yard weaned in. And then what I've got is this paddock here, been saving up for grass to house the cows just until they get scanned. So it works out they're getting scanned tomorrow, so they don't actually need to be in here for that long. But we're just going to run a electric fence across from just here, just across here, and then round the edge of this bush, just because the old mamas can get a bit pokey, a bit grumpy when they, until they settle down for a while. So easiest way is just to run an electric fence and keep them in that way. So we'll do that, and I'll open the gates so these cows will come wandering up anyway. So we've got the cows all sorted in their paddock, locked away for the night, the power on, so they'll be, hopefully they'll be pretty good. They'll make a mess, but they'll be pretty good there tonight. So just in the yards now, and just going to set up to weigh up, just get a sample weight really. We'll weigh the heifer calves that I've kept as our replacements. So last 2 heifers to weigh here. So what we do is just scan it with our EID wand, and then on the screen it'll come up with its tag number, its EID number, its sex and its breed. So we'll just run this one on. Number 30, come on Gil. Come on Gil. Then it'll weigh it. There you go, so it's done 760 grams a day since last weigh, so since tagging. And then this is the combi clamp head bail we're talking about. So pull the string, push the lever, needs some oil, and then there's a spring on it, so we'll come back and click back into place, ready for the next one. So last gill. Come on 47. There we go, 219, 47, year of birth, EID, heifer and Angus, 800 grams a day. Good girl. Right, carry that on. So we've got 27 replacements, they average 211.2. So we didn't pick the biggest heifers out of all this. We just picked the Angus ones, so the straight blacks. So we'll go and put these girls away into their little yard weaning pen. Give them a bale of baleage or haylage, and then make sure they've got salt and clean the water trough out and all that good stuff. So I'm a big fan of the Trutest gear. So like this indicator here, it's an ID 5000, so probably the middle of the range of the new 5000 model indicators. It does everything we need it to do, and it's fast as well, easy to use. And then the old wand here, just the old XRS, one of the first ones that they brought out as a wand. So once again, it's not top of the line, but it does what we need it to do. And I suppose my first encounter, other than with Dad and his old Trutest stuff, was when I was working for Landcorp. We had contract with Gallagher, so all the scales were Gallagher's, and then got a farm manager's job, went to a different place, and they had one of the old XR3000 Trutest indicators, and that was awesome. Like such a step up from the old W910, something like that, the old Gallagher ones. I'm sure Gallagher have changed them now, but just preferences, just like a lot of things. So I pay to stick with Trutest because they've done me well over the years, and they continue to create a great product. So this is the paddock here that these heifers will just hang out in. So as you see, this runs up to the deer shed there. Good bit of shelter, good bit of grass. There's a trough in here. So we'll bring in a salt block and some hay, set up some electric wires so they can get used to being behind electric wire and whatnot. Big thanks to Scott, who helped me in the yards this morning. I wouldn't have got it done in time on my own, so greatly appreciated that. Thank you very much. And so we'll set these girls up, and then we'll shoot off to Colgate and see these calves getting sold. But that'll be in the next video. We'll split this into 2 parts. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this one, and make sure you look out for the auction video of these calves later today.